Everybody standing around a hole. No, we're going to save that for later.
You may be a rock and roll addict, a dancing on the stage, money, drugs at your command, women in a cage. I don't know how I feel about that. You may be a businessman or some high degree thief. They may call you doctor, they may call you chief. So you're gonna have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. Yeah, you're gonna have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. Yeah, it may be the devil, it may be the Lord, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Serve somebody.
When I think about Sarah in the sunrise, as the morning light falls softly on my bed, like a melody that lingers on inside my head. And I watch from a distance as the others try to win her love as though it were a game. They gamble with their hearts while she deals out the pain. So cold, so alone, yet so beautiful and fine. So heartless and hard, so lovely and sublime. So high above the clouds. Should I send her pretty flowers in a jar? Should I love her from afar like the moon, like the stars? So cold, so alone, yet so beautiful and fine. So heartless and hard, so lovely and sublime. So high above the clouds, could I ever make her mine? Someday when the summer turns to autumn, when the years have turned to golden hair to gray, I wonder if she'll care I ever dared to feel this way. So I think about Sarah.
Just when I needed you, you left and went away. You made my life so blue both night and day. You left me here to pine with a troubled, worried mind. So broken hearted too, just when I needed you. I've cried, I've cried, I've prayed, I've tried to forget you and never call your name. What a shame, what a shame. You're the one that was to blame. You're the one that proved untrue just when I needed you. Without the other beat, if you knew me, you'd see through me. Lately you don't see through me anymore. It ain't going where you know it. Here's the reason what love is for. Two different names, really one and the same. Check, check.
Check this out.
Well, that gal of mine stands tall as the pine, long as a passenger train. When she goes past, her shadows cast 500 miles across the plain. She's mine, 6 foot tall and worth the climb, and I climb my baby all the time. Well, it's all I can do to climb from her shoes to the ruby red lips that I adore. I go real slow, find places to hold, never look down at the floor. She's mine, 6 foot tall and worth the climb, and I climb my baby all the time. Oh,
Put on those high heel sneakers, put a wig hat on your head, put on those high heel sneakers, put a wig hat on your head, you big idea. I'm gonna take you out tonight. I know you're gonna rock and do it. Put on that red dress, mama. I'm gonna take you out tonight.
Now, no questions, no.
Put on that pretty red dress, mama. I'm gonna show you all the signs. Been along your switchblade, honey, in case some fool wants to try. Red dress, mama. Yeah, I'm gonna take you out tonight. Put on that pretty red dress, mama. I'm gonna show you all the signs. Pack up your switchblade, baby, in case some fool just wanna find.
to talk about music and some of the ways that we look at music. So the junior high looked at scales, major scales and minor scales, natural minor scales, and chromatic scales. And we decided a great way to do that would be with the guitar, because on the guitar, each fret is a half step. Major and minor scales are combinations of whole steps and half steps, and so we talked about how we build major and minor scales using the guitar.
Mother will swallow you, lay your body down. Find the cost of freedom buried in the ground. Mother Earth will swallow
falling in despair, knowing that you're never there. Mrs. Invisible, everyone sees right through you. Mrs. Invisible, they all know the truth.
Bye.
rise. She comes and goes and comes and goes like no one can. Now she's up to yesterday I back. So late to the merchant ships, 1 minute after they took and from the bottom it's feet swole. But my hands the one made strong now. By the hand of the Almighty, we forward in this generation. Triumphantly, won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had was redemption songs. Oh, now these songs of freedom. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. We'll have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. And how long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Oh, some say it's just a part of it. Well, we've got to fulfill the book. So won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? Oh, 'cause all I ever had, redemption songs, these songs of freedom. Yourself from mental slavery, none but ourselves can free our minds. And oh, I said, how long shall they kill our prophets? None of them can stop the time. 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 So won't you help me sing all these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had redemption songs. 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs, these songs of freedom. Oh, songs of freedom, redemption songs.
One of these days, another Cal Winland original.
It's kind of all about just sitting around and being lazy and ignoring all the things that needs to be done and the chores and... We up here and ready?
Well, the fence needs mending and the grass needs mowed and the car needs washed and my dirty clothes, they need to go to the laundromat. Well, the floor needs mopped and the beds need made and the windows need washed and the bills need paid. But here I am, sitting on my ass.
Family show.
I got the TV on and a beer in my hand, and this is where I'm gonna stay. 'Cause I gotta see who Jerry Springer's gonna have on the show today. And I'll get around to the chores here one of these days. Porch needs swept and the dog needs walked and the cat needs out and the wife wants to talk, so here we go all over again. Well, the kids need fed and the baby needs changed and the dishes need done, and it's such a pain just trying to be a responsible man. I got the TV on and a beer in my hand, and this is where I'm gonna stay. Yeah, 'cause I gotta see who Jerry Springer's gonna have on the show today. And I'll get around to the chores here one of these days. And the gutters need cleaned and the wood needs chopped and the cows need feed, and I should be getting off of this couch. Well, the flowers need watered and the hedge needs trimmed and the wife is screaming at one of the kids, and I swear sometimes she can be such a grouch. I got the TV on and a beer in my hand, and this is where I'm gonna stay. Yeah, 'cause I gotta see who Jerry Springer's gonna have on the show today. I'll get around to the chores here one of these days. One of these days, yeah, I said one of these days.
He hauled away her gear and then he went below, away, sail away. 'Twas off of West End, Molly showed us all her stern, where she was bound out for, we would never learn.
Twice.
wishing there was something you would do or say. Try and make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway, but don't think twice, it's alright. Well, I'm wandering down that long, lonesome road. Where I'm bound, well, I can't tell. But goodbye is too good a word, so I'll just say farewell. Well, I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but well, I don't mind. You just kind of wasted my precious time. But don't think twice, it's alright. Well, there ain't no use in calling out my name like you never done before. And there ain't no use in calling out my name. Why can't I hear you anymore? Still, there ain't no wondering all the way down this road. I want a woman, a child I'm told. I give her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright.
By the way you watch the sunset, I can tell. Soon you'll saddle up that old strawberry road. Bid goodbye to the goodnight loving trail. Set out to blaze a new trail of your own. I know you'll travel light like you always do, but a part of me will always be with you. Here's hoping. There's an open road before you. Here's hoping that dream is always true. When you're trying to outrun that setting sun, here's hoping that you do. Though you'll try to hold the higher ground and stay one day ahead of the storm. When the norther blows and the rain keeps pouring down, may you find a place to keep you safe and warm. They say that every cowboy finds a home somewhere. Well, friend, until your travels take you there, here's hoping. There's an open road before you. Here's hoping that dream is always true. When you're trying to outrun that setting sun, here's hoping that you do. If your road looks bad and you need to double back, here's hoping that you do. Good night, folks. Thanks for coming to the Brothers Coffee Company for another open mic night.